Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Nineg. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy. More specifically, about a hidden device that you did not notice on the show I Love Lucy. You may be surprised to see it, but once I show it to you, remember this is a quote I use a lot, you will have a hard time unseeing it. It's really cool to see things like this on TV shows and movies that you probably didn't spot, and I love to be able to spot them and point it out to you. So let's get right into it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and give a thumbs up if you like this video. The episode that this comes from is from the anniversary present. I've talked about this episode before, as well as many of the episodes of I Love Lucy, and it comes from season 2, and the episode is number 3, the anniversary present. Came out September 29th, 1952. Now in this one, Ricky asks his neighbor, Grace Foster, to help him surprise Lucy with a pearl necklace to help celebrate their wedding anniversary. But Lucy actually suspects that Ricky's having an affair with her. This is of course wrong. It's a misunderstanding, much like on I Love Lucy or even Three's Company. Believe me, Three's Company did not invent the misunderstanding concept. You could say I Love Lucy did. Anyway, desperate to see what Ricky is up to, Lucy and Ethel borrow a painter's scaffold to get a look into the window and a peek into Ricky and Grace Foster. Now you may remember this scene. Ricky is with Grace Foster and they're showing each other different necklaces, different pieces of jewelry, and Ethel and Lucy are wearing those painter outfits and they're on the scaffold outside of the apartment complex, and accidentally there's a bit of an accident where Lucy gets paint all over her and they have to get her into the apartment. Now Fred, Ricky, and Grace Foster, they don't know that that's actually Ethel and Lucy outside, especially Lucy with the bucket on her head. They slowly find this out. So what has to happen? Lucy has to climb into the apartment. So does Ethel. Well, that is Lucy and Vivian Vance. Remember, they were not stunt women, but they did perform this quote-unquote stunt. Now, you may be surprised or even say, Rick, this isn't a stunt. Well, believe it or not, back in the 1960s, if there was an actor who had to go up more than 7 steps, literally 7 steps, it was classified as a stunt, and they had to use a stuntman or a stunt person. And that was true in Batman in the opening scene. But anyway, my point is, even small things like this could be considered stunts. And the stunt that Lucy and Ethel do by going through the window, going over the couch, doing that little flip and onto the floor, they could have gotten hurt. Remember, this was filmed in front of an audience that was live watching this, and in order to prevent them getting hurt, look what they actually put. You can kind of see it right on top of, or just above in our perspective of the couch, and just right below on the windowsill. It's a kind of a foam pad, or just some type of comfy pillow material that helped cushion the girls as they were coming in from quote-unquote outside. You can see that it is thick, and you can see that it is there in that position. And what's crazy is I'm going to go earlier before the girls even climb into the apartment. You can see Ricky here. You can even see Grace Foster here. And you can see absolutely that that pad was placed there. Why? Because they knew that they needed it. They thought the audience wouldn't notice, but they didn't expect Rick Nineg, Eagle Eye, to spot this, to see that pad that was used. This device kept them safe. It kept them from getting hurt, scraped, bumped, or just get, slightly injured as they would come into the window. And of course, everything was fine. Everything went as planned because they took that little extra precaution that no one knew about, but now you know about it. So when you see this episode, you can point out this little cushion, this little pad, to other Lucy viewers. Thank you so much. This is what I do on this channel. I cover classic TV shows and movies and show you behind the scenes information, secrets, things that you may not have known about your favorite shows and movies. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget, everyone, to always stay positive and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you so much to all my supporters, especially my Diamond tier patrons: Jerry D, Citizen K359, Jennifer P, David D, Kevin K, Sally Ann, and Vito L. If you want to be on this list, make sure to check out my Patreon description in the link below. Thank you so much again.